The riot, you the GOAT, boy.
RT, you good, bro?
Benzion, you the man. I've been doing this here, man.
Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Christ, he coming back to save his people from the enemy. The same people stole us, then they sold us to the enemy. Came on a slave ship, shackles on my damn arm, yokes around my neck, on my feet, so I couldn't run. Me, shack.
Big boy, you say your name, Greg, man? Yeah. Greg, man, look, bro. So it's good you came up here and that y'all listen to the word of God, right? So let me ask you, according to what we've been going through, what's your nationality, Greg?
Well, like I said, by my father being military, you know, he always taught us, he taught.
But I'm asking you, what's up? Big bro, how you doing, man? Bro, right there in the
We have children.
in the yellow. So right, you say we the children of Israel, right?
That's what my dad taught us.
That's what he taught you. Big bro, I just walked up. If I ask you what's your race, bro, like what's your nationality? You saying you a Judah, you an Israelite, right? How do you know that? Let me ask you that. How do you know that? The Bible say that? Where it in the Bible? Can I ask you that? It's all over. I'm gonna show you specifically where it's at, right? Because check this out. Since right here, you two. So you say you know that you Israel, right? Is this your wife? This your husband? All praise to the Most High. All praise. So you being a leader of this household, if somebody else was able to come up to you, could you go in this Bible and show them, hey, you an Israelite, look at these scriptures right here and prove it to them? Because give me 1 Thessalonians 5:21. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
1 Thessalonians
5:21. I'm gonna show you something real quick what the Bible say, because it's great that we got this knowledge and that we know this, right? But it's levels to it, right? Because they say what? If you know better, you gotta do what? You gotta do better. So watch what the Bible say. Watch this, read.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 21.
Come on.
Prove all things.
So you see that? So we say we Israel, we the Israelites, we are the tribe of Judah. The Bible say do what?
Prove all things.
So the next step after you know that, you got to be able to prove it. So we gonna go through something to show you how you can prove it real quick, real easy, all right? Go Deuteronomy 1:1. We're gonna show you how you can prove it, because guess what? You think white people want us to know that we the chosen of God? No, so what they gonna do? They gonna come to you and say, hey, you saying you an Israelite? Prove it, because they think that we niggas. So guess what? We have to be able to prove it. We're gonna show you real quick how to prove that this Bible is about us. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1.
Come on.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
And to all niggas.
Unto all Israel.
So who we talking to right now in this Bible? We talking to Israel, right? Now let's see what the Bible said to the Israelites. Let's see what the Bible said to us. Deuteronomy 28:15. Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass,
Read.
if thou wilt not hearken.
So now, what's your name, big bro? Big bro, what's your name? Jason. Osiah, man. That's my name, Osiah. Okay. So the Bible, I'm gonna read it again because I want you to get it, bro. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So God was telling us, the so-called black people, it said if we didn't hearken, he started out saying something was gonna happen in the future. Let me ask you, keep it straight up. Do black people hearken or listen to this Bible? And how do we know that, right? Because the Bible say, thou shalt not kill. Do we follow that in the black community? Hell no, we out here with Draco, they got Glocks, they putting switches on the Glocks. You know what I'm saying? They doing everything they can to do their best to kill somebody that look just like them. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible say what? Thou shalt not commit adultery. You got a wife, so that's personal to you. But these men out here hearken to that law and make sure that they stay away from your wife? No, you rub somebody the wrong way. They may purposely sit there and try to come after your wife just so they can have some bragging rights. Because what? We evil as hell. We didn't listen to God. But look at what God said would happen if we didn't listen. Watch this, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
So right now, we call God our Father. So our Father said, if we didn't listen to this Bible, we didn't listen to him, he would bring curses on us. Okay? Now, a curse, is it good or is it bad? It's a bad thing. So what God is saying is what? If you don't do what I say, like a good father, I'm going to whoop your ass. Okay? That's your song right there? If he don't listen to you, what you going to do to him? You going to whoop that ass. So guess what? God said the same thing to us. Now we finna get to proving that this Bible talking about us, bro. Watch. Go to the next verse, verse 16. Read.
Verse 16.
Come on.
Cursed shall that be in the city.
Cursed shall we be where?
In the city.
Right now, what city are we in? We in Chattanooga. How we living in Chattanooga? Are we blessed or are we cursed? We can look around. We read it out the book. Then you just open your eyes and look around. Is it not true? Who leading in poverty in Chattanooga, Tennessee? It's us. You see what I'm saying? Who leading in the STD race? We make jokes about it, man. I'll run up into you, gonna be burning. You know what I'm saying? That's a curse, bro. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is happening, bro. We last in education. All this stuff didn't just happen. This ain't normal. It all happened because we didn't listen to the commandments of God. All right? Every day we get up, we got a choice. We gonna listen to God or we not. You know what I'm saying? And when we choose not to, these curses just keep going. They keep going. We wonder why we living in hell. It's because we ain't listening to God. Keep on reading.
And cursed shall that be in the field.
So we say the black people were going to be cursed in the field. When were we cursed in the field? In our history, when were we cursed in the field?
Yeah, slave day.
You say in the slave day. Check it out. We got pictures out here. We know our people visual. What's going on? What's happening right here?
Slavery.
We all in the field. You see that we picking cotton, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff didn't happen for no reason. You ever ask yourself, what was God there doing slavery? Why did God allow people to be strung up, hung, whipped? Look at this picture right here. We got another one for you. Look at this man back. How many whips you think it took for that to happen to that man back? You never ask yourself, why did God let that happen? Where was God at when this happened? He was sent back, let it happen because his chosen people disobeyed him. You understand? Go ahead to verse 17. Stand through the room 28. We real quick and to the point. Go to 32.
Verse 32.
Come on.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So when did that happen? The Bible said our sons and our daughters will be given to another people, another race of people. When did that happen? It happened. Wait, you say what? It's still happening, right?
It happened to me.
It happened to you? So guess it happened because what? You got child protective services out here. If somebody called them white people and said, man, bro ain't taking care of his son, you know them white folks to come and take your kids away? And what can you do? You make him fight, but man, they'll put two in you and say, hey, shit, I felt threatened. That what they say now, I felt threatened. I thought he had something in his hand. You understand what I'm saying? But why is that happening, bro? It's because we under the curses of God. You see what I'm saying? Let's get some more, man. Let's get some clear cutters, bro. Go to 45.
45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So it said these curses would pursue us, right? So we in Chattanooga. We all know we in Chattanooga. If we went to Memphis, Tennessee, would the condition of black people look any different? Same thing, because what? The curses pursued us. They follow us to Memphis. We go from Memphis, we go down to New Orleans.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go, we can go to the damn Netherlands. We can go to Germany, bro. IUIC, we global. We go to these places. Black people are no better in Germany than they are right here in America because the curses then pursued us. Go down to 47.
Verse 47.
Come on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy.
It said a friend?
Thy enemy.
So we talk about enemies. Now watch this.
Which the Lord shall send against thee and hunger.
It said we gonna serve our enemies in hunger. If y'all don't mind me asking, what's your favorite food, bro? What's your favorite restaurant? You say Cheddar's. What race of people owns Cheddar's? Who own that front? We say white folks, right? My sister, what's your favorite food to eat? What's your favorite restaurant?
Chick-fil-A.
Say Chick-fil-A. What race of people own Chick-fil-A? Now watch that. I'm reading from the top. Check this out. This is very interesting. Watch this. Read.
Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies.
Serve thy enemies, read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Come on.
And hunger.
So God say you have to go to your enemy for food. That's the first thing he said in this part of the curses, right? So, cause what? If you say, man, you know what, Chick-fil-A getting high, inflation, I'ma just stay at home and cook. You gotta go what? To Walmart. You gotta go to Food City. Who owns Walmart and Food City? You see that? Whenever you get hungry, when your stomach hitting your back, you have to go to white people to get food. But what did God call them? Yo, what? Your enemies. You see that? Now watch this. It's gonna keep going. Keep reading.
And in thirst.
And in what?
And in thirst.
What's your favorite drink to drink? Coca-Cola. Who owns Coca-Cola?
White man.
The white man. What about you? You like Coca-Cola? What you like? Same thing. Let's say you fast and you ain't dealing with no drink. You just want some damn tap water. If you want to go to your apartment and turn that faucet on, who would you have to give money to for that water to come out that faucet? To the white man. So guess what? When you're hungry, when you're thirsty, you gotta go to your enemies, which is the white man. But guess what? God did this to us because we are in sin. Okay? We went from being kings and rulers. Alright? We used to rule the whole planet Earth. They wouldn't even look us in our eyes when we walked around. When you read this Bible, we used to have gold sewn into our clothes. You understand what I'm telling you? Gold and silver in our garments, alright? We were just shining. But guess what? God took it away from us, and now we got to go to our enemies. And why he do that? Because we ain't listen to his commandments, bro. Keep on reading. Watch this.
And in nakedness.
Who made that shirt you got on? The white man. What about you? Who made your clothes? I got this shirt. It say Israel United in Christ, but where does cotton come from? In order for us to put this on this shirt, we have to buy this actual cotton from the white man. Okay, so we all under the curse. It ain't just y'all, ain't just me. It's all of us across the whole world. Now watch this. Read.
And in the want of all things.
In the want of something.
In the want of all things.
So if you want a birth certificate, who you got to go to? You want a death certificate, who you got to go to? You see what I'm saying? You want tags. You want a car. You want some damn tires to put on the car. You got to go to the same person that God called your enemy. Okay? That's why we tell people we are in captivity till this day. The only difference is the white man will give you a job and he will let you choose what you spend your money on, but he knows it's coming right back to him regardless. It ain't nothing we can do.
Back to him.
It's going right back to him. You're going to work, so you're going to go out there, get sweaty, dirty, you're going to do all that. At the end of the day, he know for a fact that money got to come right back to him. It's the same thing in slavery. You just have a few more options now. That's the only difference. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So now, we're going to give y'all the last one to prove that we Israel. Yeah, go ahead, read.
In the want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
You see that? So the same man we going to for food, water, clothing, and for everything, so he going to do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
It can't get no more clear than that. The same person that we going for all these things for, so he was going to put a yoke of iron on your neck. What's this right here? That's what it's talking about. The same man that did that to us, we got to go and say, can I get some food? I'm hungry. Can I get something to drink? I'm thirsty. It's cold. Can I get a coat to put on my body? Okay, that's the curses. That's what God did to us. God is not playing around. We think it's a game because we in that damn Christian church. We dancing, shucking and jiving, doing the damn two-step. You know what I'm saying? He passed the collection plate around. We put a 20 in the collection plate thinking that God happy with that. God wants obedience. He don't give a damn about your money. He made the money. You think God give a damn about a dollar bill? He wants obedience. What are you going to do? You see what are you going to do? Go buy some J's? God want to go buy some J's? Nah, man, God wants some obedience from his people. That's what God wants. We don't give this last curse, all right? Watch this. Watch this. Read what you got.
Verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now watch this. The Bible says God was going to bring us into Egypt. I don't know how familiar you are with the Bible, but what were the Jews doing in Egypt? You ever seen like Moses, those old cartoons when he was saying, let my people go?
I ain't never seen it.
It's a movie called The Ten Commandments. Well, historically, we ain't go through all the history. We know you're short on time. It's hot out here, all that. The Jews were in captivity under Egypt. That's why they say Moses was singing that song, let my people go, all of that. Moses was begging, he was pleading for freedom. Okay, but and what eventually happened was God had to destroy Egypt for his chosen people, for us to be delivered out of captivity. You see what I'm saying? So right here, the Bible just said he was going to bring us into Egypt again, or he was going to bring us into slavery again, right? He talking about America. How we get over here to America? By ships. You think that's in the Bible?
I know it is.
Watch this. Read what you got.
And the Lord shall bring them to Egypt again.
Into slavery again. Read.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Slave ships are in the Bible, bro. Ask yourself, you ever been in the Christian church before? Why he ain't bring this out?
They don't bring them out.
You think he ain't read this?
They don't bring them out.
You think he ain't read? You know why? Because look, white people fund these churches. What do you think got that damn money from to build these churches?
We the church.
Right, exactly. We the church, bro. Right now we having church. We out here talking about this Bible. You ain't gotta go into no damn building. Well, they just gonna lie to you anyway.
You don't dwell in man-made told.
Exactly.
I fell up on y'all, man.
All praise.
I fell off. I need this.
All praise. So let me ask, what made you fall off?
Made me fall off.
No. Go to James. Yeah. Yeah. It's the temptation. Actually, give me Sirach 2:1 because I went through the same thing, bro. Like I found that it was about 2 years before I actually came in and started. I knew about this 2 years before that, but I was going through the same thing. I was smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, little women and shit. I wasn't married in the world. I had women and all that shit was weighing on me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
My 3rd year knowing.
Right. So you pretty much
trying to come back.
Right. I'm gonna show you what the Bible says about that, cause you ain't alone, bro. Like that's one of Satan's biggest tricks. He make you feel like you the only one going through it. Hell no. You not the only one going through. Watch what God say. Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Sirach, verses 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord.
So you start coming to serve the Lord when you found out about this. Watch what the Bible finna say. Read.
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare your soul for what?
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
So you're gonna be tempted when it comes to serving the Lord. I don't mean to cut, but this ain't lollipops and gumdrops, you feel me? Like it's real demons in the spiritual realm that's really trying to stop you from coming to this. So that's what he gonna do. We done had brothers, they'll come out here and listen to the word of God, and you know what will happen? They phone will ring. It'll be a damn sister, you know what I'm saying, that didn't give a damn about him. But Satan see him. That Satan see him, so what's saying? He gonna go to his minion. He gonna go to her, say, hey, call him. And they'll, walk off. All right? So now that you hearing this, bro, this is God coming, he bringing you back in, letting you know this your wake-up call. Because all this stuff we see, but this shit finna end. It's finna blow up, bro. Like I'm telling you, man, you see it? These famines coming. All right? Nuclear war is on the brink. God trying to go and gather in all his sheep right now. But it's up to you what you gonna do.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.